morning and welcome. You are watching the Morning Express with Republic TV. I'm Nupur Talwar Suri. The big story that we are tracking this morning is the U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan, which has rattled China. Now, Nancy Pelosi, of course, arrived late last evening in Taiwan after severe warnings from China. She's been escorted, of course, by two jets from Taiwan. In fact, we are now getting to you the latest tweet that we are getting from her, and she says, "It is my great and humble privilege to accept on behalf of the Congress the Order of Propitious Clouds with the special grand cordon, a symbol of America's strong and enduring friendship with Taiwan." Now, the trip, which is not backed, of course, by President Biden, is the first one by such a senior official in 25 years. China's foreign ministry, of course, has summoned the U.S. ambassador to protest about this visit, saying that Beijing will not stand idly by. Now, China's army, of course, is continuing to hold military exercises in areas around Taiwan from Thursday until Sunday, according to its state media. Nancy Pelosi, of course, has a packed itinerary today. Earlier in the morning, we were hearing that she had met several senior leaders of Taiwan. And we are also given to understand that she will be holding a meeting which is being very closely looked upon. She will be holding that meeting with the Deputy Speaker, Tsai Chang. All right, pictures on your screen right now are coming to you from the Taiwan Presidential Office. Now, as I was earlier pointing out, of course, she has a long list of meetings today. She's also expected to meet the Taiwan President, Tsai Ing-wen. Now, these pictures are, of course, coming in from the Presidential Office. That's where that extremely important and talked about meeting is likely to be held. Tsai Ing-wen, that meeting with Tsai Ing-wen, of course, will be followed by lunch. Now, she's also due to meet several civil society and business figures. Various media, of course, are reporting that she will be meeting three prominent pro-democracy and rights activists in Taipei's Human Rights Park. Now, just to tell you a bit about Taipei's Human Rights Park, of course, it is seen largely as something that has been used to essentially speak out against China. I think we've got Jason Lee. He's live from Taipei. Good morning, Jason Lee. Give us a sense of what the meetings that are lined up for the speaker are looking like. And we're also learning that she will, of course, have a meeting with the president there.
Yes, she's about to go into the presidential office, I believe, to meet with President Tsai. And after that, I believe she's going to Xinjiang to talk to some human rights activists or something. All
right. Now, what are the reactions that you are getting from people back home in Taiwan to this meeting?
They're very varied, I would say. I would say that most people are kind of neutral about it. Some are obviously very concerned about safety, security, and others are very supportive of it.
All right, now there's been a lot of saber rattling from China, of course. We've heard China warn the U.S. repeatedly. However, the U.S. says that, China is kind of overreacting to this. They are still agreed upon the status quo. So can you tell us a bit more about, how that is being received back home?
I feel that the general public in Taiwan knows very, very well that they were a pawn between the United States and mainland China, and they're just being used by the U.S. And I think that there's some resentment over that this visit is sort of happening in order to make them look bad.
All right.
And yeah.
Just hold your thoughts for a minute. Just to tell our viewers, that is the meeting that's being most talked about. Nancy Pelosi, the U.S. House Speaker, over there with Tsai Ing-wen, the president of Taiwan. This is a meeting that obviously is meant to send a lot of signals to China. And as our correspondent on the ground was talking to us, Jason, you were talking us through the kind of reactions that people in Taiwan are having to this meeting. Please continue.
Yes, I've seen reports that some people sort of resent the fact that this visit happened and that there's no real purpose of it. It's just to show that a visit can be done, and they feel that this could potentially put them into jeopardy somewhere down the line, and so it's just there's quite a wide range of reactions. But people in Taiwan are very well aware of the fact that they're a chip in the game between the U.S. and mainland China.
Right, that's very interesting what you are saying, Jason. But China, even as China, of course, threatens of dire consequences, the U.S. says that this is just a meeting, and this essentially is their relationship that they want to build with democracies in Asia. Do a lot of people buy that?
In Taiwan?
Yes.
I think that it doesn't really matter what the U.S. says. The U.S. is going to say what they need to say in order to make it sound like they're not trying to push an agenda. People aren't going to listen to their words that carefully. I think the U.S. overall is doing a good job making the right statements in order to not try to escalate the situation.
All right, pictures on your screen are of that
总
meeting.
统颁授美国联邦众议院议长佩洛西特种大绶青云勋章，仪式开始。
The ceremony to confer the Order of Propitious Clouds with special grand cordon upon Speaker Pelosi will now begin.
宣读宋词，美国联邦众议院议长佩洛西为杰出之政治家，才游卓越，智虑恢宏，致力促进中华民国台湾与美国之友好合作关系，成效斐然，深为中华民国台湾人民及政府所感佩。 中华民国台湾政府依据勋章条例第8条之规定，经总统明令颁赠佩洛西议长特种大绶青云勋章一座，以表彰其卓越成就。中华民国111年8月3日于台北。
Citation: The Honorable Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House of Representatives of the United States of America, is an outstanding stateswoman of remarkable erudition who has played a key role in promoting relations between the Republic of China, Taiwan, and the United States of America. Her exceptional contributions have earned her the sincere gratitude of the people and government of the Republic of China, Taiwan. In recognition of Speaker Pelosi's extraordinary achievements, the government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, in accordance with Article 8 of the Orders Act, and by presidential decree, hereby confers upon her the Order of Propitious Clouds with special grand cordon, given in Taipei on the 3rd day of the 8th month of the 111th year of the Republic of China, Taiwan, corresponding to the 3rd day of August of the year 2022 in the Gregorian calendar.
恭请总统授勋。
President Tsai will now confer the Order of Propitious Clouds with special grand cordon upon Speaker Pelosi.
We now
welcome Madam President, Madam Speaker, please return to your seats.